Yo guys, and welcome to another Dark Rain video. This time I'm going to be showing you the Thunder Goddess in action as she becomes a Brawler. I decided to pop on some DPS gear, spec my SP as if I were completely healing, so I've maxed out all of my healer skill points, and I put some DPS powers on the bar. I thought I'd go toe to toe with some ads without a tank in various alerts, and this is the first one I tried. Now, if you decide that you're going to run this loadout or you're going to attempt something similar to this with your teammates in an alert, especially a higher tiered one, make sure you know what you're doing. If you go into a high tiered alert thinking, yes, I'm going to drop my entire power bar trying to put out additional damage, even though you'll probably do a fraction of what the DPS do anyway, and then you have no power left to heal your allies and they die, they will blame you. I guarantee you they will jump all over you. So try to avoid that at all costs. Remember, keeping the group alive is your absolute #1 priority. That's why I spec all of my skill points into purely healing innates. If you find while you're dancing around putting out damage and punching ads straight in the face and watching them bleed, and you find that your power bar is dropping pretty low, just stop spamming powers for a minute and let your power build back up. Because I'm in DPS gear, I have quite a low amount of a power pool anyway, so the troll can fill me up fairly quickly without any issues. Always make sure you have power to heal your team. And to be fair, with this loadout, there are only 2 powers on the bar that are purely for damage, and that's Voltaic Bolt and Electro Q. The rest you can all get a heal off. So what's the loadout I'm running? Basically it is from left to right: Electro Burst, Arc Lightning, Biocapacitor, Voltaic Bolt, Bioelectric Surge and Electro Q. Electro Burst is a great power, guys, and for a number of reasons. One, it will add a might damage over time to anybody that it hits, provided they are in range of it. Now it has quite a small range, so the people you want to be maximising it with are tight groups. If there's only one ad around, however, you're more than okay to strike them with it. It puts down a really good might tick on people. Costs very little power to cast and will also heal your allies, provided they are in range of the enemy that you have just struck. Not only that, in order to get a heal from Electro Burst, that enemy must be electrified. Luckily for you, you have Arc Lightning on the bar. Arc Lightning will electrify anything it touches. It is outstanding for spreading your power interaction. So use it and ensure that that power interaction is down. 1, because you will get a dot off of Voltaic Bolt should you strike an ad with it. And 2, if you lay down Electrocute over a group of ads who are electrified, they will receive 2 damage over times from that power as opposed to 1. And you can get away with abusing Arc Lightning as a heal power, because it will chain off from the enemy you have struck and go to 2 of your allies that are closest to it at that time and give them a heal. If both of those allies are full, however, and another ally is in range, it will chain off of your allies onto the ally that needs the additional health. Not only that, Arc Lightning once cast will heal you even once you've cast it. It doesn't have to hit anyone. As soon as you hit it, you will receive a heal from it. Now, I'm sure by this late stage of the game, you're all very familiar with how these heals function, especially if you're familiar with this channel. But how do I maximise the amount of damage this loadout can cause? I'll tell you how it's done. To maximise your damage, always start off with hitting the enemy with Electro Burst. Now, I don't do it all the time in this, but that's probably because some of my allies have taken damage and I want to throw out a heal, so I may start with Arc Lightning, Biocapacitor, Bioelectric Surge, or whatever, as long as it heals my allies. But try to start off with Electro Burst. Now, the reason I start off with Electro Burst is because once you do it, that is the first tier of the awesome mechanic that Electric has when putting out damage via its dot system. So you put Electro Burst down and it will give you that nice dot to start off with. The reason I don't start off with Arc Lightning and then followed by Electro Burst to get a heal and get the dot down is because as soon as you've done that, Electro Burst consumes the electrified power interaction from the enemy that you have just struck. So when you go into Voltaic Bolt and Electrocute, 1, you do not receive a dot from Voltaic Bolt at all, and 2, you will only get 1 dot from Electrocute when you lie that down. However, when you're in the thick of battle, If they are electrified and you need a heal, hit Electro Burst. If your allies are near you, they will receive a hefty heal, and the more damage they have taken, the bigger the heal they will receive. It's like a wave, it behaves exactly like Galvanized, and also leaves a small heal over time behind, which lasts for 40 seconds exactly. The good thing about using Arc Lightning as a heal, it has many positive factors to it. One, it now heals you immediately as soon as you've cast it, and it never used to. If you cast it and it heals you, and you take up follow-up damage, and then you strike the enemy with that lightning and it chains back to you, it will heal you again, and potentially chain off again, and then heal you again. I've been healed 3 times in a row from Arc Lightning before. It's an incredibly useful heal to have on your bar, guys. If you do end up getting DPS tunnel vision and you forget that your allies are taking damage and you forget to heal them, just make sure at the bare minimum you keep biocapacitor up on them, because if their life drops below 45%, they'll get a heal from that regardless anyway. As for using Electrocute, put that down when you know full well the enemy is electrified. If you are unsure, hit Arc Lightning and then followed by Electrocute immediately after. And if Electrocute isn't on cooldown, you need to ask yourself why, and then put it straight on cooldown as soon as you can. Right guys, I hope that this has been informative for you, and you've enjoyed watching me put out this disgusting amount of damage as a healer. There is a small scoreboard that pops at the end. Top DPS is Gadget's DPS, second guy is Rage, and below that is me. I'm third, and I believe the troll in this run is Quantum. As you can see, it's done a reasonable amount of damage in a short period of time. We are Dark Rain, and as always, we'll see you in game.